Hello everybody, this is Greg Botus at Rico, a division of Wesco Distribution in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we're going to take a look at the G120 drive with an IOP, Intelligent Operator Panel affixed to it. We're going to look at the trending function that's available on the IOP with the use of a G-Series drive. So I'm going to turn the phone around now, focus on the drive. Now you can see the G-Series drive in front of you. Apologize for the glare, I'll try to eliminate some of that. On this drive we have a trending graph that's available, and I'm going to show you how to set that up to view a couple of parameters in the drive. Sorry for the jiggling here, I'm trying to do two things at once. There you can see a blank trend on the drive. In order to change the values on that trend, we go into Extras on the IOP, Status Screen Wizard, and Trend View. When we look at the Trend View, you can see that there are already a couple of parameters that are chosen to look at: Speed Actual Smooth and Voltage Output Smooth. Those are the ones that we're going to use, and I'm going to show you how those were set up. So if we go set up, for instance, the Y1 asymptote, hit the OK button, you can see that it's telling us all the parameters that are available to use. We chose Speed Actual Smooth. We'll hit the OK button, and we want to display that in RPM. No decimal places to the right. And you can see I've set my maximum range at 1800 RPM and my minimum at 0. By hitting the left and right arrows on the IOP, I can go to each of those values and I can bump those values up or down with the up or down arrow. I'm going to leave it at 1800 RPM, hit OK. I'm going to OK my way through that one. And since my second y-axis on the right is already configured, I'm going to answer no, that I don't want to configure that one. Here we see that the trend time is 2 minutes displayed. I can tell you that 2 minutes is the minimum that you can display. So we will OK our way through that. It says that our sample rate is going to be every 1.2 seconds. I hit OK and continue and save, and we're going to save these settings for trending. So once I hit the save button, you'll see that a little bit of time transpires and it says settings have been saved correctly. So now I hit escape on the IOP, and you can see that there's my trend ready to go. If I hit escape again, you can see 24 seconds per division. If I hit escape again and I hit OK, you can see that I see what my set point is. Set point is 50%. I can change that set point here by going to the center of the IOP and spinning the dial with my fingertip. And so I'm going to spin that up to, looks like we've chosen 87% as our set point. So once again, I'm going to hit escape and escape. You see we have the trend showing now. I'm going to hit a 1 on the drive since we're in hand mode. If you look at the upper right hand corner, the drive is ramping up. You see my small motor spinning. And if you look at the trend on the IOP, you can see that indeed I ramped up to, I must have changed that last 0 to a 9 in the upper speed. So I'm ramping up to 1800 RPM. Sorry, I'm ramping up to the percentage of RPM that I chose when I went to the set point, and you can see that my voltage has come up to about 220 volts output, because this is a 240 volt motor that I'm running here. Sorry for the blur. I'm going to hit stop on the drive. You can see that my deceleration takes place. I've got a 3-second accel decel in the drive, and I've decelerated back to 0. So that's a quick 4 minutes looking at the trend on the Siemens G120 drive with an IOP affixed to it. Hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, contact me at Rico or any of your Siemens application engineering personnel. Thanks.